Hi everyone, it's Rabbi Rosen here. I hope all is well with you as always. And yes, this is a different format, an audio instead of a video, necessitated by a bit of a technical challenge. But with the new format, we have a new book of the Torah that we greet as well. It is the book of Deuteronomy, in Hebrew known as Devarim. Ve'ele ha-Devarim, and these are the words. And indeed, in this last book of the Torah, Moses summarizes the experience of the Israelites and restates so many of the laws found earlier in the Torah. There is something instructive in the title of the book. It is a celebration of the power of words, Devarim, the power of words to communicate, to give expression to great values and to feelings, and to ask penetrating questions. Here's a thought experiment. If you had to pick one question word, who, what, when, where, why, that best describes our modern life and our take on all that we see around us, which one would you choose? I would vote for why. We have a tendency to accept almost nothing at face value. Why is one way of doing something the best way? Why do people do what they do? Why do people believe in God? Why should we adopt a certain behavior in general, religiously? But in the book of Devarim, Deuteronomy, there is another word that especially shines forth as being very prominent, and that's the word how. How in a couple of different senses. How in the sense of lament. Indeed, the book of Echa, Lamentations, which we will be reading on Saturday night in commemoration of the fast day, the sad day of Tisha B'Av, is known in Hebrew as Echa. How solitary does the city sit, as we sit and ponder ourselves how we have lost our sovereignty and what it has meant to us to lose Jerusalem twice in the course of history, along with Jewish sovereignty. In that sense, the word Echa invites us to remember the past. But there is more to it than that. There is a story told that the Emperor Napoleon once entered a synagogue and found a remarkable scene. A group of Jews were sitting on the floor with candles that were lit, otherwise in the dark, crying, lamenting, reading from a sacred book. And when asking another what this was all about, Napoleon was told, this is a group of Jews who is observing a remembrance of its lost temple. Napoleon asked, what temple is that? Imagining that it was something that was a recent loss. But no, he was told, this is a temple that was destroyed 1700 years ago. Napoleon then stated, a people that will remember something that happened that long ago will be privileged once again to build once again. And that is the second meaning of Echa, of the word how. How in the sense not of lament, but rather looking forward. How shall we build again? How shall we go forward in life? And our particular strength as a people is that we have embraced this kind of how very emphatically. How to build a Jewish state essentially from scratch. How to build communities, how to build ourselves as individuals so that we can strive to lead meaningful and significant lives. This how is something that is an answer to the original Echa, the how of lament. To remember and to build has been a Jewish pathway, certainly in the past, and I hope as well in the future as well for us all. Shabbat Shalom.